And we're live. Happy Halloween weekend, everybody. Ian Batra here from the Batra team. It's been quite a while since I've done a Friday Facts. Wanted to just keep you guys updated. Crazy time in the market, as you might have heard from your realtor friends, or if you are a realtor. And for those of you who keep asking me when Friday Facts is coming back, well, we're coming back. Hey, Lisa. Hi, nice to see you tuning in. Kind of everyone an update on what's going on in the market. As a team, we've been incredibly busy, and so we've been, obviously deep in the market, seeing what's going on. And as everyone knows, people have been talking about this current slowdown in the market, and yes, the market is moving slower. What's very interesting, and I was just kind of poring over the data. This week's the first week in a really long time that we've actually had a small reduction in inventory. So we got 285 new listings, but 315 went into contract. And interesting things, overall, prices are selling, our homes are selling for about list price. We're seeing a lot more price reductions. What we're seeing now is the sale to list price ratio is 102.5. Now, that number in itself may sound like, oh, homes are selling above asking. But what we're really seeing is the days on market are increasing. Homes are staying on the market a little bit longer. Then they may go through a price reduction or two. And now is the current market price, the home will sell, and sometimes it'll still sell for a little bit of a list. Especially we're seeing more of these price reductions where we don't know where they don't know where the market price of the home is. Let's just say, for example, if a home is listed for $1.2 million, and and rather than dropping the price to $1.2 million or $1.150, or doing these incremental $50,000, $25,000, $50,000 reductions, sometimes they may just choose to drop the price to $1 million or $899 or something, and then you'll see the home sell for $200,000, $300,000 over asking, and that's what kind of changes the data where you're still seeing the 102.5% sale to list price ratio, because then that actually does make that data count that way. So interestingly, as the market kind of moves forward, there's lots of opportunity out there for everybody. It's definitely what I refer to this as is a more normal market, which means it's still a strong market for both buying and selling. But the biggest difference is, we've been through a market for 6 to 8 years now, where if you were trying to buy a home in the Silicon Valley, you would basically wait for the home to come on the market. You'd see a home you like, and then because the prices were going up and up and up, you would get together with your realtor, you'd put together an offer. People would bid up the price, and the prices kept going up, and then that would set the precedent for the next round, and then the prices kept going up and up. In a normal market, there's inventory out there. There are homes to look at, and so you would basically, now you want to buy a house, which is what people are doing now. You call your realtor, you say, these are what I'm looking for. We have a discussion about what it is you're looking for, what price you want to pay, decide on the neighborhood you like, and then we can set up a time. We can go look at 5 houses. We can go look at 10 houses. You can shop, and then when you find the home you like, you can go write an offer, and there's back and forth negotiation. That's what we've always referred to as a normal market. In what the reality situation for here is, the market either seems to be going up, or in the case of, say, 2008, we were in an economic crisis and the market was crashing. But before that, the market was just going up and up and up. So this is the first time in a long time that we're experiencing a normal market, which is making, it's confusing the buyers and the sellers to some degree. So, as we kind of go forward in this process, the discussions we're having now is how do we navigate this new market? Well, the reality is, if someone's selling their house, it's going to take a little bit longer. It's going to take, instead of taking a 1 week and then we get a bunch of offers, depending on the house, the price range, the neighborhood, every neighborhood's a little different. It could take 2 to 6 weeks. It could take quite a bit longer. And depending on the neighborhood, there may need to be some price adjustments. Now, if you look at the year-over-year statistics, you go back just say 1 year, the price you achieve today compared to the price you would achieve 12 months ago is probably still higher. If it's some neighborhoods it may be the same, some neighborhoods it'll be higher, but you're going to achieve a price that is over the last 6 years is quite a bit higher than what it was. For the buyers, you're going to go out and obviously you're still going to have to pay today's pricing. there's no, and I'm starting to hear stories of people coming in because I think buyers who get a little misinformed, though, they think, oh, the market's crashed. I heard of one just recently, an agent friend of mine who had a listing in Sunnyvale listed for 1.6 million, which 5 months ago would have gone multiple offers, would have gone quite a bit higher. They had it on the market, didn't get any offers. So somebody came along and decided they were going to write an offer for $950,000. Well, the reality situation is that person who had the house listed in Sunnyvale for 1.6 million could probably sell it for, close to that number, maybe a little bit less, but rather quickly if they, decide to drop prices. Whereas the 950 is ridiculous. So we are starting to see people starting to think that there's a lowball market. I would pretty much guarantee you that is not the case in our marketplace. The market is definitely stronger than that. But we are in this changing to a normal market, and in a normal market, there's back and forth, and the prices are stabilizing, and the market's trying to find its place. So I everywhere I go, even last night I went out to drop off my football picks for a football pool over at Dry Creek Grill in Willow Glen, and everybody wants to talk about the market, what's going on, what's my house doing. So everywhere I'm going, we're having these discussions. So if you have further questions, obviously we do this video to kind of give you the overview. But if you have further questions, comment, message me, let me know, and I'm happy to discuss with you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will look forward to talking to you soon. Have a great holiday weekend. I know I'm going to be enjoying some time with my friends and family, celebrating the Halloween weekend. And of course, open houses this weekend. I will be personally hosting at 5188 Barron Park Drive. And Zahara will be over at 877 Clarkston Drive, both in Blossom Valley. We'll have a colleague down at our listing in Aptos at 211 Lamonda Drive as well. So let me know, so let us know if you want to stop by. We'd love to see you, or just pop by. I'll be out there at Barron Park 2 to 4 tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you. Have a great, safe, and happy holiday weekend, and we will talk to you soon.